What's going on, YouTube? We back with another video. Sorry, we back in Dallas now, and it's super hot, so I'm already sweating. But pretty much already got ahead of the video a little bit, but we're gonna be putting in turbo inlet today. Already got the car on jack stands, front bumper is off. I'm with Dean today. We're already trying to work on getting off the actual air box because we're doing it. Part 2 is the intake, but for part 1 today, it's gonna be the inlet itself, and let me show you the inlet. We have a Cobb cast aluminum inlet. All the other parts right here, obviously. But Dean's right now is getting rid of this soft air box. Y'all should already know how to do that from other videos anyway, but we're doing this because we're also gonna put the intake in. But when we're done with this, I'm gonna show y'all when we actually get the inlet off. All right, so it took a while, but we got the full air box out. If you move down under the car, we took off the whole under trim, moved the skid plate out the way, and here is the actual turbo inlet. The more pipe, took off the whole under tray, the middle part section, and now let's move on with the inlet. All right, so first things first, go ahead and just take off the actual inlet itself. Careful of the turbo if you've been driving the car, it's hot as fuck. And then I'll let you know what to do from after that. All right, guys, I'll be honest, we're trying to do this right now. And from looking at it, it's gonna be really hard to install, but I will link y'all to the Subi Speed video. But it's the same attachment, it's just it's a different shape. So I will link y'all to that, and I'll point out the key differences whenever I actually put it on. So we just cut off to whenever we actually install it onto the actual inlet itself. And I will show y'all what to do with the inlet before you actually put on the car. So, hi guys, so I'm gonna do the pre-assembly while I'm here. I'm going off of the Cobb instructions, but because nobody has a video on this one. So Dean is struggling to take it off right now. You can see him in the background getting everything in his face, all the dirt. So pretty much all you want to do is come with 3 different coupling or attachments. They're all made of metal. Pretty much just put the O-rings in where the grooves are for each of them, and then just screw them on to the designated places, and I'll show you what to do with the actual hose after. All right, so before you actually attach the actual fitting piece into it, put a little bit of the Loctite that's provided, just put a little bit on the seams and then just twist it on. I can't really do this right now because I don't have a foam mount, but I'll show y'all what it looks like right now. Just twist it in for y'all. All right, so that should be enough. All you gotta do is just push it in and then twist it on, and do it with one hand, just like so. Try to tighten it down as best you can. I'm not sure if you should actually use a wrench or not, but I'm gonna use that for now, and then if I need to, I'll twist it out later. So just keep doing it to the rest of those and then put the rest of them in. All right, so update, these are meant for I think it's 15 to 17 WRX models. This is 18 though, because they have a plastic fit thing that fits into this. So use Loctite on this same way and put it into this hole right here. All right, so after getting the fittings in, after that, get the 2 hose clamps that came with the kit. Just pretty much tighten down the bottom one, but keep the top one loose. And then I'll get the rest of the inlet turbo and I can put the sensor on right there. All right, so after that, go ahead, take off the sensor and transfer it onto this side. After that, just put this hose in and then use the included hex bolts. Because we're done with these Phillips, bro. These are not coming off. But then, where's it at? These tiny ones, just put the hex bolts in there. And after you install that, put an O-ring and it's ready to go right into the car. And after that, I couldn't record everything pretty hard to get under the car, but I attached all the hoses, put this little clamp right here for the gray switch, and put the bolts, and this thing is now solid. So I'm still sweating, but tune in next week, or maybe 2 weeks from now. I'm not sure. I don't know when I'm gonna post yet, but time to tune in for part 2. We install our new intake and fully break the warranty.